Hey, you beautiful twin flames, and welcome back to Tarot for You 444. I'm so excited you could join me because I have a really great channeled message for twin flames today, and it's something that is really close to my heart, really, because it's all about how you're feeling as you're going through the motions of maybe semi separation and then coming into union, semi separation coming into union. And for many twin flames, it's a really hard thing to talk about because the grief and the sadness that you feel when your twin flame goes away or seems too, busy is a really difficult time. So I want to give you hope today. I want to bring you some joy, and I'm not going to talk for too long, but I do just want to say that I want you to reaffirm your connection with Source. So, no matter what part of the journey you're on, I want you to close your eyes, perhaps go into a meditation or a prayer, and I want you to reaffirm your connection with Source, because in doing so, you can really have a foundation. I'm kind of looking at my tree over here because this is going to really help many of you today. So, what I want you to do is when you're feeling low, or when you're feeling lonely, or when you're feeling as though everyone around you is perhaps not on your team or is vibrating at a different like a different resonance than you, I want you to imagine that Gaia, okay, and Source energy, whoever that is for you, it might be God, Allah, Buddha, or Source, or Source energy in general. But I want you to imagine that you are this tree just for a moment, and the tree stands there and understands that the nourishment comes from the ground, which is Gaia, or Mother Earth, and also the other nourishment comes from God or Source energy, through the rain, and through the atmosphere and the seasons. So if you imagine yourself to be a tree, what's really interesting about trees is that some of them might bend over when it's really windy, or they might even grow a certain way. And we could say that this is very similar to how human beings are when they go through times of trouble. But we can straighten the tree again. We can re-nourish the tree with goodness. We can have a beautiful tree again. Okay, so even if you've been through a lot in your life, I want you to understand that you are sacred, just like the tree, and that the parts of you that became bent from maybe traumas, or from difficulties in childhood, or even difficulties that you might be going through now, we can re-nourish you again and make you feel better. Okay, so this is why spiritualists talk about coming into balance, because if we imagine a tree, it's probably going to look better if I put it there against the color of my jumper, but if we imagine that the tree, it first maybe grew up in a nursery where they sell plants, and so it got really great soil, it got watered a lot, it had this amazing time. And for many of you, you might have had really good childhoods, or a really good time in your life where you felt nourished and you felt wonderful. I don't know, maybe when you were with an ex-partner, or something like that, you felt nourished. Or maybe when your parents were alive, if they're not anymore, or something like that. But there would have been a time in your life where you felt nourished. And then you would have had times in your life where, you know, certain things would have happened to you, and so some of the branches might have fallen off or gotten damaged. Okay. But because you are a renewable energy source, because you are energy, and because you are connected to source energy, which is obviously Mother Gaia and or Earth, however you want to describe it, but you have this energy source always around you, and you also have whoever you believe in coming, you know, the divine coming from that energy as well. So the reason I'm talking to you today is because I'm getting lots of emails with people struggling. I'm getting lots of consultations being booked in where the divine feminine feels as though she doesn't have a support network. And the number one focus should always be on source. So your heart space opening up to source energy, and as you do that, you can feel loved and supported, even if you don't have many friends or family around you supporting you. So I want you to just revisit that and try and connect. You know, you can close your eyes, you can come into union or communion with divine energy at any time. And even if you can just take some time while you're at work to just close your eyes and breathe in that beautiful divine energy, you'll find that you feel better. You'll also find that you feel calmer. And for those of you who have any kind of anxiety, you can actually do, you know, like if you've got no one around to help you with that, you can actually do this to your finger. So you can try it now. It's a really great technique if you get anxiety. It feels really nice. It feels really secure. You can do it to both hands. Okay. And the number one message today for Twin Flames is that I don't want you to feel alone. So if you need me, feel free to reach out via email. I know a lot of you are struggling with the energies at this time, and what's going on is that you're trying to be high vibrational while a lot of the world is still in a lower vibration. And so this can make it really incredibly difficult because, you know, there you are shining your light to others, to people around you, perhaps, you know, at work or with family, and many of them are still in a negative vibration or a negative energy, and so you're trying to hold the light for them. So it makes it quite difficult. So if you need to reach out to me, please feel free to do that. I'm only doing a quick video today because I'm still working on my secret wellness course. And for those of you who have any physical symptoms going on, or you know, just physical stuff going on, and you want to have an education on how you can help yourself, your loved ones, friends and family, I'll just let you know what it's going to cover. I've already got 3 of the 9 videos, so if you want to sign up and do that course, feel free to do so. I've just put my glasses on for a moment because of the glare. It's going to cover general wellness, diseases, ailments, the secret information that's not on the mainstream, cancer in depth, the dietary information that you won't believe, living with longevity, my forethought, and retaining and implementing the changes so that it works for your lifestyle. This course is available in modules in 9 different parts and is intended for educational purposes only. It's about 10 years of collaboration of what I've learnt and studied to be true for the physical reality that needs to happen for light workers, twin flames, people who are trying to stay high vibrational. So it's a really important course. It's also going to give you the insight you need to help those people that you know who may be unwell, and sort of to help them in an educational way. So I wanted to bring that up. I also wanted to bring up that I'm doing consultations via phone. So if you actually want to have a telephone conversation with me and discuss your twin flame journey, your soulmate journey, your journey with that false twin flame that calls himself Woody. I don't know, is he from Amsterdam or the USA? You know the false twin flames that come to you. Pretty much any topic we can discuss. You can either book a 1 or a 2 hour call with me. Obviously, depending on time zones and things, we'd have to work out the time. But I actually call you and you can speak to me, and either have a reading, or you can discuss questions with me, or we can just take a look at your life in general, how it stands now, and where you want to be, let's say over the next year, or we can make a future progression. So as you talk to me, I can pull cards on your situation if it's a twin flame or soulmate thing as well, and you can have a psychic reading with me at the same time as being able to ask me questions, like I'm not really sure about what to do about this or that, or whatever. So for those of you wanting a divine masculine reading, I'm just kind of working on the course at the moment. So I'll try and upload some divine masculine, check-ins really soon. But if you've stayed with me this long, I'll just mention that the divine masculine is pretty strong at the moment, and he's strong in his own what's the word I want to use? Resolution. I want to use the word resolution because they've had the time to think about what they want, and some of them, whether they want to be with you in union or not, or whether they just know what they want in their life, this resolution has become quite paramount, because the whole world situations really made them have a big think about everything. And the reason I'm taking time to kind of bring you this message is because I'm channeling, and I'm also hearing a lot of messages coming through. So some of you are in situations where you're in semi-union with your divine masculines, and there's others of you who are in situations where your divine masculine's not coming in at all, or perhaps has recently said, I just want to be friends, I don't want to do this. It's kind of this denial. And with the recent lunar eclipse and full moon that we just had, this is bringing in some interesting energy, because there's kind of this confusion that occurs in the masculine where he knows what he wants and has full resolution, as if you were looking like through binoculars or through a lens. He has full resolution about what he wants, but he still wants to work on some things in his own thoughts. So it's like maybe someone knows where they want to live and what job they want and what car they want to drive and all of that kind of thing, but it's the underlying trying to work it out. So a lot of the masculines are spending time working it out right now. So if you're not hearing from them, if they're acting kind of strange, if they're acting kind of busy right now, it's this I don't know, imagine, I'll say it like this, okay? Imagine you've got the ocean and it's calm. That's their resolution to their own life. So they feel like they have resolution, but then underneath, there's all this stuff they have to do. So, you know, maybe they need to go and get those forms signed. Maybe they need to go and, you know, to the bank and change that. Or maybe they need to, you know what I mean? It's just, there's all this stuff that needs to happen. And so it's like they're ticking off these checklists. And for many of them who are coming into union with their twin flame, they're checking off I was going to say they're checking off the twin flame checklist. Maybe I just made that up, but you know, it's this, I'm coming to you. And if we look at Woody's little smirk, you know, I've got it all planned, if only you knew. It's a really cute energy. And so it's this energy of them plotting and planning to get to you. And for those who aren't in union, their resolution of what they're seeing right now is all about their karmic life. So they're trying to gain, they've got a bit of a focus, and there's all these underlying issues that they've got to work on. All right, so that's your quick your quick twin flame check-in today. And yeah, I'll try and upload more and more. I just want to get the Secret Wellness course finished because I know I've got people waiting for it. All right, so let me know if you want to do that via email. And if you want to book a one-on-one consultation with me, either 1 or 2 hours, the details are in the description box below, but you will need to email me so we can work out a time. Alrighty, and I think that's all. I hope you have, me and Mini Woody hope that you have a beautiful, wonderful day, night, afternoon, evening, or morning, wherever you are in the world. Don't forget to connect with your creator, whoever that is for you. And I will see you really soon. If you need me, reach out. My details are down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment, do whatever you want to do. And I'll see you real soon. Okay, bye.